Hey, what's going on, young world, old world, new world, whatever you want to call it? Um, you know, I'm loyalty, or else I try to be. Um, I could do better. We could do better. I just want to share something with you all. It's been a minute before I posted, but my spouse posted. I saw him sneaking and doing it, and it reminded me. He inspired me, but I actually had to share a thing or two um, with him, and I'm excited about it in a calm way. Not too excited to where I didn't consult the creator before I um, chose to speak to those who are watching. Um, I I'm not a believer. I'm a knower. Um, I'm gonna say we. Uh, I'm not talking about my eyeballs, so I have to get out of habits of saying I. Um, I didn't invent words. I'm learning how to speak moment to moment, um, slowly, with thought behind it to simplify things, so to try to to um, to land at a pitch that is universal as far as receiving. There are many ways people, listeners and watchers, perceive things, and many things can, alter this on both ends, the catcher and the pitcher. If you understand what I speak, what we speak. Um, I went to a program called the Walk to Emmaus a while back, and it was basically 3-day retreat. No phone, no spouse, just you and those of the same gender, and the creator, and your ears, um, and your little childhood, basically. um, I don't want to speak on it too much. We don't want to speak too much on it due to differences of opinion. I recommend it. um, I recommend it. And you don't have to do this in a program. You can do this, by yourself, with someone, and just fair warning that it doesn't stop there. That's all I have to say about that. But I noticed that the more time I spend with the creator, the more time we spend with the creator outside of ourselves and outside of what we trained ourselves and what we allowed others to train us with, our relationship it gets greater and greater later. I don't believe, or we haven't heard of anything since as far back as we remember. Anything that you put time into, the more time you put into it, cause and effect. And it just so happens that we benefit with communion, a relationship to where we can relate. We can definitely relate. So this is what we like to share. I got emotional. You get what I'm saying? I got emotional. Be it that I said I is because when the emotions kick in, the anger, the frustration, it becomes a singular thing, due to expectations, personal expectations that we don't even consider anyone else when those things land. And I know that it was what you guys call God. I know it was the all in all, the magnificent, that stopped me in my tracks as soon as I got angry. He said, we need to stop. We need not to move right now. And I stood still, and the Holy Spirit allowed me to hear him say, anything that you do from this moment, from the position that you're in, whether it be to make myself feel better, to ignore the feeling, any step I take or anything that I do will not glorify God. It will glorify myself and whatever it is I call myself doing to make this anger go away. And if I believe it works and I no longer am angry, I created an invisible lie, making myself believe that that is what it took for me to not be angry. Now, anger, any emotions are selfish because it's expectations that are not succeeded. You expect something of someone, and that's really bold, and that's very selfish. It's not, it doesn't represent community. It doesn't represent sacrifice. So I obeyed and stood still. The Holy Spirit allowed me to understand that if I clean up the house with the dirty emotion, it's an illusion. And I basically, in another realm where we can't see, gave gratitude to something wicked, negative. I gave that emotion power. And also the illusion of me doing something that's already done. Remember the little cliches that we take for granted, that are said over and over to the point where they have no effect. They're just that. They're easy to say to somebody, those are the things that we could start practicing on. And forgive me again for giving the all in all, a gender, like he, she. I know not these things. We know that the all in all is that. And when I stood still, I knew that God is God, the all in all. That Yahweh, whatever you want, whatever title, empty name you want to give something so magnificent, great and filling, it doesn't even, it has no room. Name does not have it doesn't have a place. Let me know that he is, that the all in all is just that. And he said, okay, good. He didn't say this. If you have a relationship with a personal relationship with the Creator, you know that he deals with us just for us. He makes us feel like we're the only child he has, and he deals with you your type of way. So that goes to say that there isn't a one way. There are no repetitive things. There isn't a specific thing or way he goes about doing what it is, doing his do. He just do it. And basically, when I say he said this, I'm giving you a way to understand, and it's an understatement of what the Holy Spirit allowed me to rest upon for you guys to receive. He said, now, you need to do something. After he allowed me to know and allowed me to receive what me stepping out and trying to do something will do, he allowed me another gift. He granted me more wisdom to know that he is, again, know that he is all in all, and that I need to do something. First I stood still, then I prayed. That's two things. And I'm not giving you steps, I'm just letting you know what I did. He basically was like, do something that you don't want to do. Do something that you don't want to do. And I basically went to my accuser, my spouse. He made me mad. Okay, there it goes. And I gave him a kiss. And I thought, walking to him, I was appalled. I was having an invisible argument with God without trying to let him know. But I walked up to him, and by the time I puckered up my lips, it was so genuine and honest. You couldn't have paid me to want or believe that I would want to do that. But when I did it, I realized that was the only thing that I could do. And when I kissed him, the Lord gave me words to say to him, and said, there goes some inspiration. Due to us being artists, he was drawing and I was writing. And I kissed him, and the Creator gave me a thumbs up. We share that with you to let you know that he is. He doesn't need you to believe in him. He doesn't need you to listen to him. He wants it. He desires it. And he's waiting for those who are not. He's here and there. emotional things, let's try not to do anything if you can. And I hope that I master this to the point it is as automatic as breathing. Let's not give power to wicked emotions that don't do anything but cause chaos, and it creates invisible enemies that we know not how to defeat, because its makeup is our ignorance. Its target is you and your ignorance, because of your ignorance, and many more things that I probably am not mentioning. We're probably not mentioning. I just want to thank y'all for watching, for glory of the Creator, not me. No, not me. For glory of the Creator. And I wish y'all test it, make it a habit, make it a habit, make me glory, you know what I'm saying, make your movements glory, His glory, and yeah. I want to thank the Most High for everything. I want to thank Him for making you guys, watch this and just have a good moment. So many to where you can sign off the day as being good. Blessings. Whole, not peace. Whole.